Hi, my name is Daphne. I'm so excited that you're here. I have a bit of a presentation to go through, so we'll go ahead and share my screen and we'll dive right in. Okay, so in this, you're going to be learning how to create a successful online business using automation to make profit 24/7, even with no previous experience, and live life on your own terms. What can you expect from this? You're going to be learning the top three secrets to building a profitable and sustainable business online, the exact methods and systems that I use to make much more than a full-time income, and how to scale a business without working more than 15 hours a week. An incredible opportunity to build an online business alongside me and become part of a community of 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs from all around the world. So, who am I? My name is Daphne. I am a 5 figure plus entrepreneur currently based in North Carolina. So, a bit of a background on me on where I was at before I had started this business. So, my reality in 2022, I always knew that I wasn't cut out for the 9 to 5. Having somebody tell me when I had to wake up, commute, eat lunch, take holidays, I just knew it wasn't for me. At the time, I was finishing up high school. I was quite young. I was 18 years old. Um, and I was trying to figure out where my place was. I was at the time to where you figure out what you're going to do. Either you're going to go to college and get a job, or you're just going to go straight into a 9 to 5 job. And at the time, did not have the money for college, and two, did not have anything that I was like, I know I want to do this for the rest of my life. I had these goals and these dreams, but it was never revolving around a job. So I found my place eventually in the family business. I was doing taxes and bookkeeping. The pay was normal, but I was always budgeting and watching my money rather than being able to live freely like I wanted to. I always had the feeling that I was meant to do something more that put me in control of my life rather than settling and being told that's just life. And that's honestly something I was told so much is that's just life. And honestly, it was true for where I was at. And if I was going the same route that everyone else was going, but not getting the results, and that was something I'd seen a lot. I'd look at the people around me and where they were able to get. And honestly, it was that's just life if I continued on that. So I was like, well, gosh, is there another option, or is this just going to be it? So that's everything that was going on in 2022 as I was learning, or before I learned about this business. Now, my reality now. I started out generating side income while working 2 jobs, then was able to leave my jobs 12 months into starting my business. I'm now working 1 to 3 hours a day. I have free time to learn new things, midweek beach trips, spoiling my pups, taking them on trips, spending time with my family. I get to design my days the way that I want to and create that freedom that I never had or knew growing up, and give back to my community and my family, which was a big motivator of why I started my business. I'd live life on my own terms by making 5 figure months from my phone wherever I am as long as I have Wi Fi. Now, you're here for a reason. You're probably done with how things have previously been going and instead desire to travel the world much more than you currently get to. Maybe you're wanting to spend more time with the people that you love. Maybe you're wanting to replace and exceed your 9 to 5 income to become financially stable and independent. And maybe you're like me and you want all three. But maybe you've been held back by some obstacles. Maybe you've always felt like you haven't had the time. Maybe you felt like you don't have the money to do a business online. And maybe you just have the fear around it. You have fear that you're not going to succeed and you won't be as successful as everyone else. So let's look at some people who have thrived in this business already. One of the biggest things that can motivate you in the beginning and still motivate me, honestly, is being able to look at people who have achieved the life and the things that they've achieved in their life and the goals and the dreams, and being able to look at them and be like, okay, I know that I can do this because she did it as well. So let's start out with Lacey and Steven. 3 years into their business, they were ex-top corporate and ex-MLM. When they started being profitable and successful in their business, they traveled all around the world and did a USA round trip. They made 1.1 million in the last 2 years. Now, Marina, 3 years into her business, she's an ex-wedding planner. She quit her job and went straight on a Euro trip and makes consistent 5 figure months. Now, Harriet is 7 years into her business. She worked as a police officer prior. She found this and never worked another job again. She's made 100K months in a single month and travels freely right now, which is absolutely incredible and makes consistent multiple 5-figure months. Now, favorite best for last is Gemma. I've personally known Gemma for the last 2 years, 2.5 years. She's 4 years into her business. She's a mom of two. She made over 60K in a month, in just 1 month, and consistently makes multiple 5-figure months. She is a present mom and travels whenever her and her family want to, while creating something that's generational, that's not just for her and her family's life, but her children's lives as well, which is absolutely incredible. Now, are you the right kind of person to do this? Honestly, anyone can do this. This has been designed for ordinary people by ordinary people. The simple answer is yes. We have people from all walks of life: hairdressers, yoga teachers, medical staff, office workers, mechanics, retail workers, IT technicians, college students, teachers, social workers, police officers, gardeners. The list goes on and on and on. So, why did I choose this business? One big part of it was the time freedom. I decide the hours that I work, which was a big reason, because I didn't want to just go from one place of trading my time for money to just another place of more trading my time for money. There's no limited and scheduled holidays. You're going to spend time doing what I love, exploring new countries, spending more time with my family, meeting friends around the world, all the fun stuff. Location freedom. There are no ties to one place, which means you can go and you can travel and you don't have to just stay in one place. There's no product stocking. I move around the world as much as I like whenever I feel like it. And I get to work with people from all around the world at one time, as long as I have a Wi-Fi connection. Financial freedom. There is no income cap. Rather than being paid for hours, I get paid for efforts. I choose how much to work and therefore how much I get paid. I'm able to reach thousands of potential buyers through social media advertising daily. We're going to talk about that and explain how that all works. And I make up to $3,600 per sale made, meaning I can help more people and organizations and my family, and also do more of the stuff that I love. So let's go into all the secrets now. Secret number 1, find the products that you align with, which can generate a full-time income. So one thing to realize is everybody is selling something. You're either selling hours of your time or products or services. You're selling something all the time. So social media manager, travel agent, coaching packages, products, hours of your time. If you don't want to continue selling your time as an employee, you've got to get comfortable selling something else. So why not sell something that you'd actually be passionate about instead? So this is where we're going to go through high ticket versus low ticket. Now, I was very lucky that this was the first business that I'd ever come across when I was never even looking into working online or business online. And this was the first thing, which I'm very lucky to have said. So I talked to some people who have been in low ticket businesses to see their thoughts on the differences. So with low ticket products such as skincare, shakes, nutrition, whatever it is, with commissions around $25 max per box of shakes, you had to rely on customers staying consistent and buying and wanting to continue the business. It depended on your team to rank up, which means you couldn't do it by yourself. You had to have a team and you had to have them to rank you up. It seemed like a low investment to start, but it ended up adding up big time. And you were having to do cold messaging and selling to your friends and your family. And you had to make 120 sales a month to make a full-time yearly salary of around 30K. So, high ticket products. We work with in-home water ionizer machines that are promoting long-term health and sustainability, as well as being part of a plastic-free movement. It's not an MLM, which means there's no team necessity for rank ups. There's no monthly renewals or auto ships. You make upwards of $1,700 per sale. You make less than 2 sales a month and you've made a full-time income. The company pays over 50% in commissions, so that the potential for wealth is massive. So, what would you rather sell? A high ticket product that's around 1,700 of commissions, or a low ticket of $25? So you sell 2 water ionizer machines, you've made 3,400. You sell 136 boxes of shakes to make the same thing of 3,400. Which would you rather choose? Now, one thing to note is people buy into you much more than they buy into the product. And the effort that it actually takes to gain a customer is usually the same regardless of the price. So rather than trying to sell to 136 people on purchasing a box of shakes, you can focus on converting 2 people to purchase a water ionizer. Same financial output for a minimal amount of the energy input. So now that I have the high ticket product, now what? Secret number 2, master social media marketing to attract buyers 24/7 without bothering friends and family. Everything is online now. Everything you can purchase these days has shifted online. Social media has 5.04 billion users. Paid advertisement marketers allow you to reach this massive market of people ready to buy. But how do you do it? So, paid marketing works. We work with Instagram and Facebook ads. It's very affordable at around $5 a day, and you use it as a business write off as well. You're able to reach thousands of people a day. There's no need for a social media following, which means you don't need to have tons of people on your social media. You choose who to target, so there's no need to pester friends or family to purchase your product. You're connecting with people all around the world, which means you don't just need to connect with people who are in your city or whatever. You're connecting with people who are all around the world. This runs 24/7 without you needing to touch it. Interested people reach out to you while we're going about our life, which means there's no cold messaging, which is absolutely incredible. This automatically boosts your following so that if you will add organic marketing into the mix, you'll get people directly DMing you. So, once I found the people, how do I sell to them? So now you're going to find out how to find people to buy your product. How do you enjoy your life while making consistent sales? This goes into secret number 3, building an automated sales and training system that runs 24/7 in the background, generating passive income while you're out enjoying your life. So, what if there was a way to make sales 24/7 without having to actually be present and explain your product or service over and over again? This is going through what is a sales system. A sales system works 24/7 to take interested buyers on a journey from first finding your product or service to then becoming a customer. So, decreasing customer contact time equals creating more time freedom. So, we run ads through our social media business page to an audience that we've pre-selected. Potential customers will be sent to a website to give them information on the products. And then once the potential customer is ready to buy, they're directed to a sales page to make the payment. So, to break this all down, at the top, you have to first attract the potential customer. Now, you're going to attract the potential customer through the social media adverts to attract their interest. Now, next, once you have those people that you've already attracted, you need to educate them. So, you're going to educate the people that you connect with on your product or service with a pre-filmed web class or website. Now, one thing to note is right now you're watching a web class. This maybe takes an hour to film and put online, and then that's going to be running for hundreds, if not thousands of hours before it'll need to be updated, which is absolutely incredible. Now, once you've did that and you've educated them, the next part is if they don't buy right away is following up with them. So you automatically set up follow-ups with excited leads with pre-made email series, videos, or messages. So, and then through those follow-ups, a percentage of people are going to buy. So then you get paid commission off of that. So you start with a large group of people at the top, and it slowly funnels it down to the interested and the people who are actually going to buy. So now that you know the 3 secrets, what's next? Ask yourself this. So, do you believe it's possible to earn a full-time income from anywhere around the world? Hopefully, the answer is yes after everything we've went through. 2, do you see the power of working with high-ticket products by leveraging social media marketing and automated sales system? Again, hopefully, yes, now that we went through the difference between high-ticket and low-ticket and how the advertising works. 3, can you see yourself having the online success you desire with the methods I showed you today? And 4, if I gave you the opportunity to use these exact systems built for you, plus work closely with me, would you be interested? Now, this is where we're going to introduce to you Conscious Creators. So, this is a close-knit community of hundreds of entrepreneurs who are creating the life of their dreams by working online. It's parents, world travelers, teachers, stay-at-home moms, army, office workers, etc., people of all ages all around the world. we have used these 3 secrets that we just discussed today and are giving you opportunity to access the best high ticket product and business model we've ever seen, our specific strategy for social media ads that's proven to convert with our products, and our automated 24/7 sales and training system, including our own personalized sales funnel, giving you everything you need to know to start a successful online business. So what does all this involve? What's in the package? So you're getting lifetime access to our online marketing and training platform. You're getting a walkthrough and a breakdown of the high ticket products and business model that offers over 1,700 commissions just to start, which means this is not an MLM. You're getting a personalized sales funnel and landed pages built out for you. You're getting weekly live training sessions with 5 and 7-figure entrepreneurs, entry to our members only Facebook group, 24/7 Telegram chat support, so you're never alone, which is a big part of where you're starting out because, like me, if you're anything like me, you have no previous experience, so you're definitely going to utilize the chats and the people there for extra guidance as well. You're getting a 6-week business launch course to get you up and running, plus bringing in sales in the fastest time possible. Sales videos and webinars filmed for you to maximize your results just from the start, so you don't need to film them starting out, just when you feel ready to. And then you're getting a one-on-one business setup call to create a personalized business plan for you. Now, let's walk through a few of these things that I said. One of them was the business walkthrough. So on this left side, you're seeing the discovery process. The discovery process is about 5 hours worth of videos that you're going to go through next, which goes through every single thing you need to know about this business, about the business model, to make an informed decision of if this is for you. You're also going to be booking that one-on-one business setup call in there as well, where we're going to map out the personalized plan of what's best for you. Now, on the right-hand side, you're looking at the School of Marketing. Now, the School of Marketing is about 100 plus hours of recorded training that's done by 5, 6, and 7-figure entrepreneurs in our community who go through the specific training on what actually works in their business, how they've gotten to where they're at, the specific skills that they've learned and implemented in their business, which has them where they are, and everything you need to get your business to the exact same place. So on this left side, we have the 6-week business launch. This is where you actually get your business fully up and running. It's about compacted into 6 weeks from the start of you knowing nothing, have zero experience, to the end of it where you've already got all your adverts up and running. You've learned the sales system of how to actually have a profitable business and have everything fully running by the time you graduate the 6-week business launch. Now, the members Facebook group on the right side is where everyone is at, where you're able to connect with the like-minded people who are in our community, people who have already accomplished the things that you're wanting and who have hit the places that you're wanting goals-wise and dreams-wise, but then also people who are starting out where you're at as well, where they're just getting started and they've no experience whatsoever. You're able to connect with those like-minded people and really be around that energy and the people who have the same goals and the same drive as you and are working on building that beautiful online business. So, conscious creators, how much does this all cost? Now, you're probably thinking, gosh, this probably costs a lot. You just listed off a lot of things, hundreds of hours of training resources, but I don't know how we've done it, but we've made it very affordable to where it's only a one-time $99 fee, 77 pounds, or 88 euros. So this is a one-time fee with lifetime access, which means there's no monthly payments or renewals, and a 2-week money back guarantee. So it's totally risk-free for you to dive in, see if this is the right fit for you. Now, let's go through some frequently asked questions of what you might be thinking as well. So, how much time will I need to put into this? Now, the truth is, as little or as much as you want to. This is your own business. Now, I recommend minimum of 10 to 15 hours per week when you're first starting out to see the results. Doing things like mindset work, business actions, continued learning, and personal growth. Now, if you're doing this alongside a full-time job and wondering how you will fit that in, how long do you spend per week through scrolling social media or binge watching Netflix? What if you spend that time building your business? Now, I can personally say I spent quite a bit of time both on social media and both on Netflix, just scrolling through. So it truly is What are you willing to sacrifice? It's those short-term sacrifices for that long-term gain. Now, is there a further investment after starting? Yes, every business requires a startup investment to get rolling. Examples of if you're opening a personal training business that involves training course, hiring a space, purchasing equipment, you're looking at 5,000 plus. Or if you're starting a yoga studio, would be in the region of 30 to 50K. There are many different options for this business depending on your goals and situations. This will be laid out for you before you're required to make any sort of commitment. Remember, an investment in yourself and business always pays off exponentially because it's in an asset. And that's where you're really getting into the employee versus entrepreneur mindset. So, how do I know I will get the results that I want? It seems too good to be true. Well, the truth is, you don't. You are the only person that can make this happen, no one else. With this training, you have access to the same tools and resources I use to build my own business. You have everything you need to succeed right in front of you, the tools, the training, the one-on-one coaching, and a supportive team. If you can commit to being coachable and consistent and show up for yourself in business, it's not a matter of if you're going to succeed, it's just a matter of when. This isn't a get rich quick overnight scheme, but if you can commit to this 2 to 5 years, then you can set yourself up for a lifetime. Now, if you've seen, as well as we'll go through the other testimonials and what we've already showed, a lot can happen in the first year of your business, and it's truly only the beginning. So, what if I have absolutely no experience at all? That is absolutely okay because zero experience whatsoever. I started this when I was 18. No idea about anything. Honestly, 98% of people come into this business without having ever done anything like this before. The training is click by click and completely beginner proof. You'll have the full support from myself and my business partners, those who have done it all before, and people who are in the exact same stage as you. I hadn't worked a day online in my life. Computers were not my strong suit. Social media adverts, never heard of them before, never even clicked on them much before either. But I knew I could learn it. It's a skill just like any other. You didn't get behind a wheel of a car and automatically know what to do. You had to learn. It's the same. The same is true to starting a new business. So, do I need to travel to do this business? No, we have stay-at-home moms, dads, people who just want to spend more time with their families, friends, cats, dogs, just doing what they love. Most of our business partners predominantly stay in their home countries, especially while building their business alongside their full-time jobs. A lot of people are attracted to this business because of the location freedom you get when you've worked hard. So you go on and travel like I'm doing. Do I need my own products? No, you don't need your own products. As we've already mentioned, we've researched the best selling products on the market. We'll give you access to all the information about the highest converting and most impactful product we've ever seen. Now, what if you're no good at sales? Don't worry, because I definitely was not either and still am not. The sales and training systems we'll be giving you gives you access to everything you need to be set up for success. You're not going to be required to explain your product to anybody because the process does it for you. You just have to be willing to connect with others and share value. And this business is so much more about building connections and building relationships than it is anything else. You won't be plastering your products anywhere, everywhere, or be asked to pester friends and family. It honestly doesn't even feel like sales, which is huge for me because I didn't come in at 18 and be like, gosh, I'm just so excited to sell people on things. Never been interested, still not interested in it. That's why I truly say I don't ever sell anybody on anything. Now, do you truly desire a different life for yourself? Your current options are: number one, you can do nothing, accept your current situation, and risk being in the same position 5 years from now. Now, number two, you could continue to job and industry hop in search of the freedom and security that you're wanting. Or number three, get inside the platform, learn about our business model, and see if it might be exactly what you have been looking for. What will you choose? Let's go through a few testimonials. I think one huge thing of what was big for me in the beginning as well, and honestly still is being able to look at the people who've created the life that I was wanting and been like, okay, I know that I can get there because she did as well. So let's go through a few people. Now, the first people that I'm going to start out with is Megan and Steph. They are absolutely amazing. I actually met them 2 months. I think after I started my business, so right in the early stages of my business, and we hit it off right away and we became accountability buddies. And now they're honestly two of my closest and best friends. They met in the beginning of their business as well and are now traveling through Europe with their dogs while running their business. Freedom to live life, travel without all the financial stress. Now, Mia in the center, she spent the last 2 months traveling in Bali with her boyfriend, who she runs her business alongside. She's full time in her business now, working around 1 to 3 hours a day. And then Yasmin over here, this was the same month that she was made redundant in her job. She had her first multiple 5-figure month just 1 year into her business. Now a full time mom, and she's on the way to retiring her husband. Now, one thing that you're going to notice that all these women have in common is belief. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and that's what they all have in common. Now, this may not be for you, and that is totally okay. You might have watched this and you've gotten to this point and you're like, "Oh, I'm not feeling it. I just don't think it's for me." And that's absolutely okay. But if you've also gotten to this point, you might be intrigued by all this and want to learn more about building a highly profitable automated online business with the system that we've used, then the next steps that I recommend for you are: number one, sign up to the platform for that one-time $99 fee. Go through the discovery process to learn exactly what you need to know about the highest converting product and company we've ever seen and how to set up your business. And three, book your one-on-one business setup call to map out your personalized plan for getting your business started. And if at any point within the 14 days you decide it's not for you, absolutely okay. You get a full refund of the $99. So I can't wait to see you inside the platform. Thank you so much for taking the time to go through this and learn everything. I'm truly so excited to work with you. If you went through this and if you're a go-getter and you see the vision and you know you want to learn more, get inside the platform. I know for me, I was nervous. And if you're nervous, that is absolutely okay. It's totally normal. I was as well. And that's why I wanted to get inside the platform, because I wanted to actually know everything there was to know about this business. So yeah, thank you for taking the time to be here. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I love working with go-getters. So if you're a go-getter and you're ready to learn more, hop inside the platform. You'll see the button below. And I'm excited to speak with you soon.